Breaking.
Well, we have some breaking news here. Like, share, subscribe. Listen to what LeBron James had to say about the Game 4 loss to the Denver Nuggets as he was swept, losing the game 113 to 111. The Denver Nuggets sweep the Los Angeles Lakers despite LeBron James scoring 40 points. Nikola Jokic had 30 points, 14 rebounds, and 13 assists. Came up huge in the Game 4 of the sweep with a triple-double. Aaron Gordon chipped in 22 points. Jamal Murray chipped in 25 points and 5 assists. The Lakers, on the other hand, gave it all they had as LeBron James came up with 40 points, 9 assists, and 10 rebounds. He almost had a triple-double. He gave it everything he had. LeBron James, of course, looking exhausted and dehydrated, did the best he can. Anthony Davis chipped in 21 points, 14 rebounds. Dennis Schroeder, 13 points, and Austin Reeves, 17 points. The Lakers season ends, I wouldn't say early, but it ends in the Western Conference Finals. Probably a little earlier than they would like. I didn't think the Lakers had much of a chance to win the NBA championship this year, especially seeing that they had troubles in the play-in, getting into the playoffs. Then they had a little trouble in the first round. They got past, well, they didn't have trouble in the first round, but they got past the Grizzlies with Ja Morant being hurt and Steven Adams' injury. And I think the Warriors and Steph Curry gave them all they can handle. It probably took the little bit of gas and energy that they had in them away. So the Nuggets finished them off 4-0. So congratulations to the Nuggets, who are doing incredible work with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray leading the way. The Lakers started out with an abysmal record, and they started to develop a little bit of chemistry and do a little bit better. They kind of backed into the playoffs, of course, had a couple rounds where they did really well and made it into the third, of course, and lost in the Western Conference Finals, man. Shouts out to the Nuggets for going to the NBA championship. We'll see who they have to face. More than likely it'll be the Heats, but listen to what LeBron James had to say after ending the season this way. Breaking.
LeBron, there were a few times in playoffs past that you went the full 48, and series against Boston like 3 times in 12 and a couple others. I just wondered, was that something that you had decided before the game, and did, being on the court that much, trying to find your legs that much, did that symbolize anything just about what this run has been like for you?
No, I mean, for me, it's just, just a mindset, and training the mind. As you train the mind, the body will fall where it may and, take care of the rest. So, knowing coming into a game where I may have to play a full game, that's just my mindset. And, wasn't able to come through. Ultimately get the win. That was just my mindset going into the night.
Dan.
LeBron, throughout the year, we've talked a bunch of times just about how long this season was. I think I've seen you yawn more than I've seen anybody yawn through the course of a season. But how did this group energize you as it got into the postseason and as you got a chance to get, one level away from the finals?
I think it energized me from the moment that I was out for those 4 weeks, and I was just seeing, the type of team that we had, the type of energy that we brought into the locker room, the type of energy we brought onto the floor. And I just couldn't wait to join these guys with action and get on the floor. And, and I knew how much I could make an impact with the group of guys. But it was always an exciting moment when we was able just to bring those guys into the locker room, we were just a better team right away. And it resulted in us getting to the Western Conference Finals.
Dave.
LeBron, the franchise goal, your goal personally, is championships in LA. This group got 8 wins away, which is close, but there's still, a way to go. How do you view moving on to next year, year 21 with the Lakers, and do you view contender status now, or there's upgrades to be made?
I haven't even thought about next year. I don't know.
If I could stick to this year then. It was a 4-game series. Every game had winnable moments, and you guys certainly showed it. When you reflect on it, what were the margins, the edges that Denver ultimately was successful with?
It's just I think me and AD were just talking in the locker room for a little bit. I think we came to the consensus that, if not one of the best, probably the best team that we've played since we've been together for our 4 years. They're just well orchestrated, well put together. They have scoring, They have shooting, they have playmaking, they have smarts, they have length, they have depth. One thing about their team, when you have a guy like Joker, who, as big as he is, but also as cerebral he is, you can't really make many mistakes versus a guy like that. And even when you guard him for one of the best possessions that you think you've guarded him, he puts the ball behind his head, Larry Bird style, and shoots it 50 feet in the air, and it goes in. I think he did it like 4 or 5 times this series. So you do like this to him. There it is.
LeBron, how do you, on an individual level, reflect on your season, your 38, your 20? A lot.
I really don't. I never. It's not who I am. I guess I reflect on my career when I'm done. But I don't know.
Breaking.
Well, we have some breaking news here. Like, share, subscribe.